Hey everybody! This week we're going to learn about one of the stories, a parable that Jesus told to teach something to the people he was talking to. So this time we're going to learn about the parable of the talents. So go ahead and listen to the story. Jesus told a story about a boss who gave his workers some money to use for him while he was away. "Take this money to make more money for me," he said. One man got 1 gold coin, another man got 2 gold coins, and the best worker got 5 gold coins. "Use these well until I get back," said the boss. The best worker with the 5 coins bought and sold things with the money and made 5 more coins for his boss. The man with 2 coins also used them well. But the lazy man with 1 gold coin dug a hole and buried it in the garden, where it was no use to anyone. "I will leave it here until my boss comes back," he thought. Their boss came back to see what they had done with his money. The man with 5 coins had made 5 more. The man with 2 coins had made 2 more. "Well done," said the boss. "You are good workers. Now you can be the boss of others." The lazy man said, "I hid the gold coin because it isn't fair if you get money I work for." "Even in the bank my money would grow," said the boss. "Go away, you are a lazy man. It is important to do your best with what God has given you. Use your talents for God, and Jesus one day will say, 'Well done.'" So, the boss gave them talents. You might not know what a talent is. A talent is a large sum of money, and at the time it was more than a year's worth of wages for an average person. So he gave them a lot of money. So imagine being handed like a whole year's worth of money at a time. That's a lot, isn't it? So the first guy makes money, the second guy makes money, and the last guy just hides it. He buries in a hole and hides it there. And it doesn't make any money. But the other 2 people made money and made more money with the talents that their boss gave him. So the boss was kind of disappointed in the last guy, because we want to do well in our lives and we want to prosper. So this story, yes, it's about money, but it's not really. So God gives us things in our lives, and He wants us to go out in the world and do good with them. So we all have gifts and we all have talents that aren't money. Maybe we're really good with music, maybe we're really good with teaching, maybe we're really good with animals. We're all good at specific things. And God gave us these things not to keep for ourselves, because that doesn't benefit the world. God wants us to go out and use our gifts and use our talents to make the world a better place and to show the glory of God. So that's something that this story is trying to teach us. We don't want to hide our gifts away and keep them just for ourselves. We want to go out in the world and show what we are good at, and we want to help other people with those gifts and make other people's lives better. So that's what I want you to take away from this story, and we're going to go ahead and make our craft. For this craft, you need 3 different colorful sheets of paper, 1 sheet of white paper, some tape, some markers or colored pencils, and a pair of scissors. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stack my 3 pieces of paper that are different colors up, and I'm going to draw a good sized coin bag on the top sheet of paper. Kind of looks like a fish, but that's okay. And then I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut out the bag through all 3 sheets of paper at once, and this way I'll have 3 little coin bags. So here are my 3 coin bags. I'm going to flip the top one over so those marker markings go away. Here are my 3 coin bags. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line and then some lines up on each one of my coin bags. They'll look like little drawstring pouches and maybe a little bit less like fish. So there we go. There are my 3 coin bets. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tape them down on my sheet of paper, just right across the top. Like so. Perfect. So how many talents did the boss give the first worker? You remember? That's right, he gave him 5. I'm going to put a big 5 on my first bag. How many did he give the second worker? That's right, 2. So I'm going to put a big 2. And then how many did he give the last worker? That's right, he only gave him 1. And now I want you to add what I've already written inside of these. But let's see if you can remember. So the man that started with 5 that ended up with 10, what did the master say to him? Well done! And what about the second guy? What did the master say to him when he ended up with 4? Well done! And what about the last guy? What did the master call him? He started with 1 and only ended with 1. That's right, he said he was lazy. So to finish up this decoration part, we're going to write something from the Bible that wasn't in your story. This is what is written into the Bible. It says, enter into the joy of your Lord. That's what they said to the first man who made the 10. And to the second guy, they also said, enter into the joy of your Lord. And then to the very last guy, you think they said the same thing or something different? They said, cast him into the darkness. That doesn't seem like a very happy thing, does it? So then we're going to decorate the top of it. This was the parable of the talents. So I'm going to write talents in rainbow colors because that's the important part, what this story was about. It was about the talents. The talents is an old-time form of money. And a talent was a lot of money. It was more than a year's worth of salary for just an ordinary person at the time. So in this story comes from Matthew 25. So I'm going to write that up there as well. So I hope you had fun making your craft this week. It's a nice summary of this story. So I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you in Sunday school. Bye!